Today is Monday, March 3rd, and I did not do an agricultural fact of the day today because, well, life happens and it's been a very busy day, but I did want to show you something a little exciting that's going on in my classroom right now. By about midday, we heard some peeping, and by the end of the day, after I briefly thought I was going insane and then promptly remembered that my quail chicks were hatching out, we did have one quail completely hatch out by the end of the day. But I do know that there are more pipped in here, so I am very curious to see how many I come into tomorrow morning. And of course, some people do say that I am just a crazy poultry lady, but no, that in this instance is not the case. As long as 24 quail babies hatch out, every single one of them do have a home already. I had somebody contact me 2 weeks ago looking for specifically 24 quail because they will be driving 2 hours to come pick them up. So that's good news. But honestly, a lot of the time I do just say, well, we're going to toss these eggs in the incubator. What hatches, hatches, and then I'll find homes for them after that. And honestly, with the way that the poultry industry is going right now, that hasn't been too bad. It's served me pretty well. And my quail at home have kind of slowed down laying a little bit, so I'm actually going to take some of these eggs home and throw them in the incubator with the other quail eggs that I have from my birds at home that I'm going to set tonight. The flock that I have at home, I actually got at the same time I got this school flock that is here. I paid for them and then I donated half of them to the school, to the FFA chapter. And we've just been hatching them out ever since. We've had these guys for about a year. Our original flock unfortunately got picked off by a fox a year and a half ago. So then I replaced these last year. But I'm going to take some of these because my flock at home, they've slowly been dying off. I'm sure for old age, because I don't know how old those quail are that I originally started with. And here I was able to incubate and replace with younger birds as we were hatching them out here at school. And the quail at home, honestly, I've been selling most of them. So gonna try these and see how the fertility rate is from the school flock as compared to my home flock. I will say, unfortunately for quail, the market for me is not with eating eggs, but with the actual live chicks. So that's also why I continue to hatch them out. So these birds that hatch out of this incubator, I will organize pickup with the customer that wanted to travel to get them, and the proceeds will go to benefit our FFA chapter. So it has been a good avenue for us to bring in a little bit of income to offset our activities because our school is pretty restrictive on fundraising opportunities. So it's worked out well, and I think that this will be something sustainable moving forward because it seems whenever I have chicks to sell, I'm able to sell them. But these birds are going to be used to replace my flock at home. So that way I can continue to incubate and hatch out more chicks that I will be able to sell. I also need to get a new incubator at home because one of them really has crapped the bed. So I'm trying to figure out what my next avenue will be for incubator purchase. I really don't think I want to get another Nurture Right 360 just because it doesn't hold up to the level of incubating I do. But I also don't have enough money to invest in a cabinet incubator. So struggles, I guess. But I am contemplating the cheaper Hovabator option with manual turn because I do have children at home that could probably do some of that. Anyway, that's it. I hope you're having a not so Monday. I woke up this morning and I apparently had spider bites all over me and then proceeded to get hives all over my body. So when I got to school this morning, I was wondering how long I would be staying at school, but I made it through the day. So I'm probably going to go home and incinerate my sheets because I don't know where that spider came from. It could have come from outside because I cleaned the sheep barn yesterday and fed out hay to the sheep, but I don't really want to take any chances. So as long as you didn't wake up with spider bites this morning, you're doing better than I am.